you are the architect of the Projekt FOUR. It's the first project ever being developed according to the new DGNB scheme Vertical Cities. So can you please introduce this project?
It's a project in Frankfurt. It's a major plinth with 4 towers on the side where the Deutsche-Bank used to be. It used to be closed for many people because people were working there, but it was not accessible for the city members of Frankfurt. So now we make a mix of hotels, restaurants, housing, work environment, and it's going to be a very lively part of the city of Frankfurt. Towers are going to be quite high, 228 meters on one hand, and the lowest tower is close to 80 meters, and 100 meters in between, and 150 meters in the other tower. So 4 towers.
From your point of view as an architect, how important is the topic sustainability in general? And is the idea of sustainable building compatible with good architecture and good in the meaning of focusing on Baukultur?
For me, it's almost a must to be a part of architecture and the urban environment where architects are dealing with. So, yeah, I think that that whenever you are making an energy neutral building, or that it is dealing with the idea of the circular economy or the cradle-to-cradle effect, it depends also on what the city is asking for, but particularly also what kind of ambition the client is having. But we are promoting it ourselves, and that's very important, because I think as an architect you should say, I want a sustainable building, and I even believe that you should also make a social sustainable building. And that means for us not social in the German sense, but more in the English sense, that you make sure that everyone in our society can meet each other, that they feel safe in the location, that the building is healthy, promotes health in a way, and that it actually is doing a lot of good for the city in general.
So what does it take, in your opinion, to further push the topic sustainability in the planning and construction industry?
I do believe very much in health and our environment. Sustainability is one thing. Sustainability is with the idea that we can make our buildings more energy neutral, that we deal with material chains and the circular economy, etc. But I think that there is something else, and that is the performance of all that. So what comes out of it. And most important is that we should go a little bit further, I think, in the future, and that is that we should know the effects of material. Are they really healthy? Like it is now known that if a building, a concrete building especially, if it is not dried out long enough, then it's not very good for your air system. Well, we know in Holland there is, for instance, a bit more mold than in Germany because of our water circulation system. But you have to be very careful with mold, because it's generated for especially children, asthma. So I do believe that health related to air quality, to materials, to how we can maybe bring it to physical health also. I'm now sometimes not hiding elevators in the building, but I'm actually make sure that people see the staircases first, and then use the staircase instead of using always this elevator in the building. And if the building is very high, you cannot take the staircase all the way, but at least in the 8 floors, or maybe the first 4 floors, I think that's all possible to introduce that in buildings today.